For centuries, weddings have been regarded as a day of high importance. Though changing and evolving over the years, it's still safe to say weddings are a highly charged and emotional event for all involved. And amidst all that emotion, well, somebody has to have their wits about them to make the wedding a day not soon forgotten. I'd say fabulous, and that's where I come in. I'm Sheri Steffens. I'm a full-time wedding planner, event space owner, interior designer, rose gold and cream are their colors, gourmet chef.
That sauce is perfect, I need that recipe.
And single mom. But I'm also a part-time fairy godmother.
Will you be our Cinderella bride?
Cinderella bride. I believe everyone deserves a fairy tale wedding, but for some, life's enormous challenges get in the way.
We are lucky if we have a wedding.
Every year, for a handful of brides, we're here to make sure that slipper fits. What would you describe that dress as?
Something my grandmother passed down.
Oh, no.
This is a 10. It'll be the most perfect day of my entire life.
This is Operation Cinderella Bride. Previously on Operation Cinderella Bride. Sometimes it's hard for me to explain to others exactly what my day looks like. It's very dependent on how my son is doing. My life is not about me, it's about him and what I can do to make his life better. And that's kind of what I've dedicated myself to. Anybody that cares for anybody with special needs has basically dedicated their life to that. And their life outside doesn't look like the carefree life some others have, but it also makes you very appreciative of what you do have.
She's chosen you, and do you want to be the next Cinderella bride?
What does your perfect wedding look like?
We were gonna have pizza.
Pizza at your wedding? You're gonna make this really challenging.
What are you eating? I'm eating pizza.
Thank goodness I got the pizza for the tasting.
Oh, yeah.
I just threw that just in case. And sure enough, Sarah was the most frustrating Cinderella bride ever. We are doing so many things, and all she's obsessed about is pizza, pizza, pizza.
I think we're just gonna have to have a Happy Joe's buffet.
I know.
How's everything going with Donovan?
Terrible. I believe it's an autonomic nervous disorder, and it's neurodegenerative. That means he's going to even further decline. I think it's viral induced, and they won't even look at it. I asked to speak for a doctor that specializes in that. Oh, we don't have one of those. How can you, as a human being, even a nurse, just go in there and say, I'm sorry, we can't treat your son. It's not an emergency. So after the second hospital we left, they called and said, well, we saw something on the CAT scan. So I go back up there because thinking, okay, this is kind of serious, so if you saw something, we need to take it. No, you need to go back home. You say, and call your doctor and set that up. It'd be weeks before I can get an MRI on this poor kid. I know. It's just one thing after another. It makes me cry, but I'll do anything. I'll go anywhere and do anything to take him out of his pain. Do you have any clue what kind of dress she's going to come out with?
I have no idea what she's
I have no idea of this person, her
because
taste.
I think I know her, and then it's like I do something and it's like the opposite.
That makes me worry about a little bit about all her decor because.
But the good thing is today will help us because we'll see what her style is, and it'll help us with.
I can only hope because right now her tastes are not my taste.
What have you got done since the last time we saw you?
We've made a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, we just make everything.
Okay, are we getting excited?
A little nervous. Not a huge. I mean,
It's
it'll
a
be
big
fun.
deal. Yes.
I mean, I knew the most style that I wanted, so that made it easier. And then just trying to find every piece that I wanted incorporated into it.
I think she is getting excited. Yeah, that's really good to see. I know. I know. So I like to see that smile.
Mermaid style.
Yeah,
Mermaid. I'm not a mermaid style person. Felt like a new uniform I just got and hadn't worn in, so I was kind of, it's not my thing.
I like it, but I can tell by your face when you walked out. It's not the dress for Sarah.
The second one for sure felt like I could wear it every day.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Now this looks like Sarah. This is my point.
I know, that's good. That's sometimes it only takes a little touch. And look at the smile on her face.
She's just glowing. Oh, yeah.
That is so, yeah, it has a little more bling on it.
That's perfect.
I
That's the
know.
one.
I finally saw her so excited.
Yes.
And it made
Which
me
was good.
excited.
She didn't even look at us. She looked at herself.
I know. I loved seeing that. That was amazing. But it gave me so many ideas. So do you feel a little like Cinderella?
Yeah, I think this makes me a Cinderella.
So is it my imagination, or do always the flowers look all alike? And then I have to always fix them?
It's always the flowers. We should become florists. That's what we need to do. So what are we gonna do for the other centerpiece? I have several of these. We can use one, maybe.
I thought we were gonna put like all of these on the head table. Why don't you
Yeah, I was
wheel
gonna
up
use
there and do
those.
that, and then I can figure it out.
Okay, I'll work on it. Love down.
Oh my gosh,
I was about to say we have a problem.
Well, now we have a problem. I did rustic and nice. I'm all about, I don't know, I love flowers. I like a little shimmer, not everything, but you know, the vases and everything, very rustic.
Hey, the Reese's we're not putting out tonight for the reveal.
Oh, I was putting them out.
I think
Do you
it
think,
looks
is there
good.
enough to do the whole room?
Yeah, there's 3 pans in there.
Okay. Oh, I tell you, this has been a rough week, Kristen.
Oh, I know. So how's everything going with Donovan?
Not good. It's been an awful day. It feels good to give it to somebody else. I wish that same thing would be done for my son, but we keep working on it. No one seems to understand what I believe he has, and they don't know where to start looking, even though I kind of express where I think they should start looking, but they look at me like I have 2 heads when I try to tell them. It's like a needle in the haystack of getting that right person, although I know he's out there, and that's why I'll keep trying. They're gonna do an MRI of his arm and his shoulder, but that's not exactly what I'm wanting.
What about his brain?
I know, exactly right. The doctor, oh my gosh, really? Really? How many did we lose?
Oh my gosh.
Because Cindy was so instrumental in the process, I wanted to give her a sneak peek at the room.
I keep thinking I'm like gonna run into something.
You know, I won't run you into any walls. Keep it close, keep it close. Okay, right here is a good spot. All right. We've been plotting and planning, and I hope this is exactly what they're gonna want. So open your eyes, I wanna see what you think.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
You think she's gonna like it?
She's gonna love it. My stomach hurts. I'm so nervous. I don't know. Just because I don't know. Like, I know what to expect, kind of, but I don't. And so I'm just like, feel like I'm going on a first date. That's what I feel like.
Don't peek yet. Oh, sorry. Okay, keep it close. We're good. We're on the dance floor. Keep it close.
Feel it.
All right, now we're gonna stop right here. I'm gonna count to 3, and then you can open. And let me know what you think. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. It's yours. Tell me if you like it. I hope you like it. I wasn't sure if you like it.
Yes, I like it.
We got Reese's cups. We did initials on there.
That's fancy.
Oh, yeah.
They're fancy.
Uh-huh. We tried to do a rustic and fancy mix. There you go. So that was challenging. That was challenging for me. Come, let's look at the head table. Put a little bit of bling in here for you. Just a little. A little understated, you know, just a little to
Spice it up a little
That's
bit.
right. So one of my favorite areas is food. So you haven't seen any food aspects tonight yet.
No.
That'll come tomorrow. But I'm gonna give you a little glimpse.
She's
little
letting out.
glimpse. I can't bring it out now. You can't have the food now.
Okay.
But so we have a popcorn table, a cool popcorn table, different flavors. I think we have something for everybody. So we'll be good in regarding to food. So no one will go hungry.
I don't know. I feel like every little detail just matches perfectly. So everything belongs. The slipper is most definitely fitting. So, oh, I still can't believe this happened.
Yeah, community center wouldn't look like this.
This was probably my toughest challenge because her taste and my taste, Sarah's taste, are totally different. So I had to get in her head and do what I thought she liked, even if it wasn't my favorite, and I hit a home run.
Will you have Sarah to be your wife, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love her, honor her, and keep her as long as you both shall live, forsaking all others, be faithful to her? If so, say, I will.
I will.
I think the turning point with Sarah was trying on the dress. After she tried on the dress, I seemed like everything clicked for me and got everything perfect.
Will and Sarah, you may kiss.
Sarah and William were so challenging because the food tastes, they like pizza and chicken and kid stuff. So my challenge was I wanted to serve their guests a really nice meal, but I know that's not what they wanted. So I let her get through the meal, let her put it on her plate. After they got to the head table, then I brought out the pizza and they were ecstatic. When you watch, especially their first dance, you could just see they are perfect, they have the chemistry, and they're inseparable. I could really relate with Cindy, the mom. She had been through so much, and I know she wanted to give Sarah the best wedding that she possibly could. And for her to reach out to me for help, I just clicked with her right away. I could tell it was kind of a mom-to-mom thing, and I really wanted to do this for her as much as Sarah. Actually, Cinderella Bride helps me cope with my situation at home, with my son, and even though I worry about him all the time, he's never out of my mind completely, but being able to help somebody else and seeing me make their dreams come true actually helps me feel a little better about the situation.
Sheri has impacted my life in the most positive way that can ever be imagined. This is the most happiest day of my life, the best day of my life, and just having her to make it even more special. Woo.
They are the epitome of the reason I do this. I could not be happier watching them. I knew I made the right decision in selecting them for Cinderella Bride.
Head to stopcallingitautism.org to find additional information in regards to causes and alternative treatments for autism and other autoimmune disorders.
Next time on Operation Cinderella Bride.
Right now I have so much on my plate that this would just help me a lot.
To be honest, I don't think there will be a fairy tale wedding without this.
Will you be our Cinderella bride? Oh, really?
Yes.
Really? Thank you.
What style is your style, you think?
Definitely glitz and glam.
If there was any one style or one word to describe Drissa's and Drew's wedding reception, it's dramatic. Are you ready to try some good food?
Yes.
I thought if she one more time, it's like, okay, I think it's better than sex or something. I'm not sure. Could be.